What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. My name is Erosium, and in today's video, we've got a doozy for you. In patch 9.1.5, we are going to be able to do solo island expeditions. This is so good. This is amazing. This is something I've actually requested about 2 years ago, and I kept saying it in all my videos and all my mythic island expedition farming videos, in all my leveling island expedition videos. I was just saying it would be so good if we had a solo island expedition, just so, you know, if you wanted to play late at night, you didn't have to try and get 3 of your friends on. You could just go and do it yourself. This is great, and it's so good for transmog farmers, because ultimately, when all the hardcore player base disappear from the game, you're left with people who just want to farm things like transmogs or just level up a bunch of characters. And guess what, Blizz? They don't want to just go into dungeons. They don't want to just do questing. Sometimes they want to just go and do some island expeditions to level up. And it is super, super fun. It's amazing that this is going to be something. So this is awesome because you can do several things at once with this, guys. So at level 10, you're going to be able to now do island expeditions. Obviously, providing that you've previously done the BFA campaign and you have unlocked the island expeditions for your account. Now, once you've unlocked it for your account, you're obviously able to do island expeditions from level 10 plus. And you can use these island expeditions to level up, which is amazing. Now, say you don't want to just level up and you're there to farm, you know, mythic island expeditions to get crazy awesome loot to sell on the auction house. It's worth noting that the value on these transmogs is definitely going to go down. But also, it's worth noting that because the value is going down, people will notice these transmogs far more, which will mean that they will sell a lot quicker. Now, what I love about the island expeditions is it's one of Blizzard's pieces of content that, you know, the player base grew to hate because of the fact that, Blizzard decided to integrate island expeditions with player power, and that made them hate it. Now, I've experienced this directly with Torghast, people calling Torghast Chorghast. It gets me very frustrated when they do, because Torghast is actually really, really fun. It's just the fact that the player power is tied to it, which makes it an absolute chore for people, and they get really frustrated with it. Now, if you go to Torghast and you're not thinking about any of the rewards, you're just thinking about having a blast, seeing what you can do with all your various different anima builds, you can have a great time in Torghast, and it's the exact same for island expeditions. If you're not thinking about just the reward, and you're actually just thinking about the expedition in itself and the enjoyment of taking certain mobs on, or focusing certain types of mobs so you can get specific types of loot, then you will have a much greater time in island expeditions. Now, it is worth noting there is an add-on called Ahoy. Now, there's rumors that this add-on Ahoy no longer works, right? But from my own experience of doing a lot of island expeditions, and guys, I've done a lot of island expeditions, not only in BFA, but in Shadowlands as well. Now, you guys might be a little bit confused by this, but I actually leveled a character, a paladin, from level 10 all the way up to level 50. It's actually level 51. All the way from level 10 to 51 in island expeditions. And it was great. It was so much fun. The only issue was that the gear, you don't get that much gear, to be honest, from island expeditions. Or, well, the gear you do get, you really want to sell it as you're leveling. It's one of those. So you can use your doubloons to buy gear, but I just personally went to the auction house and just bought myself gear every like 10 levels or so, and that sorted me out quite nicely. But this add-on, Ahoy, is a really, really interesting add-on. Basically, it keeps tracks of all the mobs that you've killed on the island and the different types of mobs. So say you've killed a bunch of Dragon King, say you've killed a bunch of humanoids. This actually changes the loot that you can get from the island expeditions. And there are rumors online that this doesn't change the loot at all. But really, for me, they're just rumors, because I've actually gone out there and I've experienced it for myself. And from my own experience, I can tell that when I kill humanoids specifically, and I've killed loads more humanoids that island, I get specific items of transmogs that I don't typically get when I kill just Dragonkin. And it's the same for killing all like the pirates. If I kill only like pirates, I get different transmogs, or I get different loot, pets, mounts, etc, etc. So it's definitely worth getting that add-on as well. That's a really good add-on to have for island expeditions. Trust me, you guys will like it. Now, how hard is island expeditions? Like, mythic. How hard is a mythic island expedition? If you level 60, it's a joke, dude. It is so quick, so easy. These mobs won't even be able to touch you. Part of the thing that I loved about Island Expeditions whilst leveling up my character is they were challenging. So I'm just going to really hope that Blizzard haven't removed the challenging aspect from Island Expeditions, because this is something that I personally felt like was really enjoyable about it. So I'm really hoping that that gets introduced. We can only hope that, you know, Torghast leveling would get introduced from level 50 to 60. That would be pretty fun as well. Now, what does it mean for me? Well, for me, guys, if we have solo and island expeditions, this means I'm going to level a few characters from just doing island expeditions and give you guys my thoughts and feedback on how I feel that went. I really enjoy island expeditions, and it's something that I have quite a lot of passion for. It's one of those, though, I have got all of the pets and all of the mounts and most of the transmogs from islands, so I'll massively just be doing this just for the fun of it, more than anything, and I'll be selling anything I make from the island expeditions. Now, the character I leveled from level 10 to 51 in Island Expeditions made 288,000 gold. If you want to check that video out, it is on my channel. It's from, like, I think about 7 or 8 months ago, but it was a really fun, exciting thing to do. I actually did it on stream majorly because I had loads of viewers come and join. It was really, really fun. If you guys want to catch one of the streams where we do Island Expeditions, I actually stream here on YouTube on Monday and Friday at 8 PM GMT, that's UK time. Now, the only thing that does worry me with the Island Expeditions, and this is like quite a big worry for me actually personally, is when you do an Island Expedition as a group currently right now, before patch 9.1.5, you actually have a queue despawn type thing, which stops you from being able to actually enter another island expedition too quickly. So say you complete an island expedition and you get like your friend who's got a really good geared low level character to do your island expedition with you. They blast through all the mobs in say 5 minutes and you complete that island expedition 5 minutes. That queue time to basically get into another island expedition is prolonged. I can't remember if it's 20 minutes or if it's a little bit less, but it might be 15 to 20 minutes, but there is a queue despawn timer right now. And my big worry is, if you do this solo, are we going to have to deal with these annoying queue timers as well? I really hope that that is not the case, because that is very frustrating. It's something I've dealt with quite a lot in the past, and sometimes, you know, when you get a group of 3 people, you'll experience this. You're like, well, I've got no reason to not be in this island expedition. Why is it not letting me in now? And basically we found out that there was, you know, something stopping us from actually doing farming island expeditions too quickly, which is an interesting thing in itself. It's worth noting that, guys. Now, with regard to island expeditions, will there be exploits with island expeditions? Likely, yeah. There probably will be some exploits that you can kind of use the mechanics from the game to get better advantage than, say, other players, without obviously cheating or anything like that. It's worth keeping an eye out for those. If you notice any like things like that, telling the community, and you know, if it's something that Blizzard need to fix, they'll probably fix it. And if it's not, and if it's something intended, then at least we can use that to gain better advantage in the island expeditions. I'm really excited to see the different types of builds that people, you know, choose to do on the characters, you know, whether it's like enchants, whether it's like, you know, heirlooms and things that they go for. I think it's going to really open up the World of Warcraft alts type of meta for just players, because people are so obsessed with, they do raiding, PvP. There's not enough people out there just playing loads of alts. There's only like, I can think of myself and like 4 other content creators that really just like playing alts like all the time. So if that's you, please let me know in the chat. If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button, and if you're excited for the Island Expeditions, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you next time. This is Erosium, out.